Okay, here's the new Chris Cutlery, the 26-inch model that I bought, customized by Josh, Frank the Bunny. You can see the nose on this. It's an incredible job. I mean, you wouldn't know how great the thing is until you hold it in your hand. And the Saya, the paint, I added the Sageo in there. The Ishimi job Josh did is just super clean and elegant. And obviously the paint job, the whole thing, the metal Kojiri is just real nice. One thing I didn't notice that was a problem, it was the tuba was loose, mainly because the original owner bought the tuba. It's a little too thin compared to the stock ones. So Josh already added some shims in the tuba, but when I got it, it was already movable. Once I finished cutting just one or twice, it was just wiggling in there. So I add a extra Sapa, you can see right here, to further brace it. And once I practice swing with it, because I really want to make a good cutting video with it, the blade's got good geometry, even though it's got a bevel at the edge. But they can get away with it by having that bevel as an extra brace, because there's no meat on the cutting plane. There's like literally like no Niku on the cutting plane. It's like a flat grind almost. And then just go to a very slight bevel. A few times on the stone, this thing is a razor blade. So it cuts great. I mean, it's got a real thin blade profile, and you know, not much Niku on the cutting plane. What was the initial problem after I start cutting with it? I mean, before in the beginning, I thought it was just me, and I was hearing creaking, really bad creaking, when I was swinging the sword or dry handling it. I thought it's got a cracked Scott already. I was a little worried. The creaking gets pretty excessive, like once you do a hard swing. And so basically what happened is, take the sword apart. The little Makugi in the front, I checked it, goes like right in the middle, is good. That's where it's stopping point. But the back is the problem. So I feel the creaking right here, this area. That's why I was a little worried. And I checked, the hole was drilled too big. So you see the Makugi? It's like that's where it's stopping. So what I'm gonna do, and it wiggles, it's still like wouldn't really brace it. Oh, okay, so it just flew out. So anyway, so in the back, in this hole right here, is not really bracing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use what any Chinese people would do is go to a Chinese restaurant, find you a thick ass chopstick. Now watch this. Goes to about that point, it stops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right here, and I'm going to cut right there to about the length of the old Makugi, and this should address the issue. And then also I'm going to stick a piece of Ito in here. Okay, so the Makugi is in there already, and you can see pressing into it. It's like right around in the middle. Right there, that's good. Right there, that's good. So this is the new one I made from a chopstick. And this is the old one. Obviously the old one looks better, but unfortunately the hole is drilled a little too big. Again, let me show you. Once you press into it, see, it goes, the bracing point is right here, and we know that it's not going to go all the way to here, because the way the Tsuka sits in the middle. So this is not going to work. Alright, okay, like so. So basically you can see slipping in there. I'm Mo, go ahead, pop the Scott back in. Beautiful. Okay, so now the Makugi is in the place. You can see I kind of round off the tips a little bit. Just make it rounded to kind of try to match that a little bit. Now see this part's kind of shiny. I can probably like polish it and put a little wood stain on it to kind of make it shiny too. I'll probably do that later. And on the back, fit it perfect. You can see there's no gap. Before there was a gap there also because the factory one was a little small. Here's the factory one right there. So when dry handling and you know, cutting, there's no creaking. I mean, it's fixed pretty much. The Ito in there holding everything is just really tight right now. And because I also added that extra seppa there, although aesthetically wise, I mean, it's not like perfect looking, but I mean, it doesn't look that bad at all. It'd be cool if I can get another like copper ones to kind of match up here what Josh did. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video.